chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Evan McPherson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. Jackson now to return. And a good return. Jackson now to return. Stafford on first down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw, Stafford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DJ Reader forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. Caught by Jones. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Stafford's going to take it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford now to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. That catch good for only a couple. Well, you know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. That is first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Now Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TV. It was third down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get it off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got it.
They're going to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the ball a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Play action. With a catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Second and 10. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to look deep down the field, and that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
That's at least a couple of times that they've tried to stretch the field here in this first quarter. They haven't been successful yet, but obviously they're going to keep trying, and maybe they'll find some seams underneath as this game progresses.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw into the hands of Henry here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Stafford drops it to Jones in the flat, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first down at Stafford. He'll find Jones again, complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Ronald Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them to try and get the upset win.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase, complete. And on the way in for a Cincinnati score. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez Scantling. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bullshit, bro.
Throwing is Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford complete. Smith has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The give is to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the
touchdown. That's caught. Jamar Chase with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. So
the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play. It was complete. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Going deep here for Landry. And that's caught by Landry for a New England touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And it's caught. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 2-yard line. back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Third and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half, and the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He's going to look downfield for Henry.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
And the catch is made. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They'll get 34 yards.
You niggas selling it all.
Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Jones. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
Jones again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Bringing it in, Jackson left.
That was not a touchdown, boy.
Touchdown, Patriots. Deshaun Jackson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it.
Fuck all you niggas, boy. You fucking trying to game, dog.
The Bengals drive.
Nigga woke up from the nap and shit, bro.
Following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
That low-ass nigga, bro. These niggas really getting locked up, man, oh, man, dog.
Coaches, that's all they talk about.
I ain't never seen that shit before.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And these small-ass cornerbacks.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Come on, man.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another
nigga
first
threw
down.
a hit to that nigga, bro.
Now it's Burrow. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Man, that's a crib,
He's
man.
tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game.
Let's
see why that trend would change now. Burrow on play action. He's going to
get off of me, boy.
Chase.
Get off of me, bro. I love that stuff, boy. I tell you.
Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
Fuck off of me, nigga.
3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck off of you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, they give me PI for that, though.
We do have a penalty.
They give a nigga PI for that, though. You fuck-ass game, homie. Come on. Nigga threw me that.
Good starting field position for
me
them
that,
as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the penalty, it's Jones.
Ooh, good tackle.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He's got 8 TDs on me though.
Patriot first down. Now it's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Stafford on first down. A check down here to Jones. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Stafford. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd down. Now Stafford drops it to Jones in the flat. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Like your choice, man.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year and 3rd overall. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Sly on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
About it. First thing, without Robert Woods, Eli, you see Odell Beckham starting, your old teammate, but losing Woods is significant. You can't replace them, especially in just a couple days. How about that? There you go, right off the get-go. You know, and Peyton, it's not just Woods, it's not just the catches and receptions, it's what he does in the run game, in these motions that they move him all over the place.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing people.
Good to be back with the guys. Good to be back at home. Good to be on the field, really. Most emotions from the whole night was probably walking off the field after the
downs. They can't touch the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it. Fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go. 49, check 49, check 49.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before
Fuck out of that nigga, bro.
good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
What kind of little bro?
mistimed that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it,
I'm tired of him,
think
man.
I've
Don't
got to
woke
be there
up.
right now.
Sleep.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. It's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Moss. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. He's going to let it fly. They've got his man complete. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last throw here for Stanford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2.